I feel like why can't we ever just love all black people? Just like because we're all just so different. Like we got some ratchet ones, we got some highly educated ones, we got some right in the middle, a little bit of both. You know, because it's like I listen to optimistic like sounds of blackness every day. It's a beautiful song. But then some days when I'm cleaning, I want to hear bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe. Like sexy right? Because it's like it's a cleaning song and it's like it just makes you move a little faster. I don't know, but it's just like because I know I got ratchet people in my family too that are the funniest people at the cookout. And I love them to death. But then there's some super highly educated, went to Princeton, Harvard people in the family that's just super pent up, get their business right and stuff. So it's like you gotta love all aspects. But that's what makes us so cool and so fun and such a culture that's so mimicked because we're so different. And now I wish we would just stop all the pornography and everything. Like, why the power sex scenes got to be so long? Like, that's just the only thing that I feel like is just making everything so. But it's just like other than that, the music, the rap, you can turn like so much music out there. You can just find your own music you want to listen to. I wouldn't boycott it. You know, I would just turn the channel.
What kind of pornography you be watching?
I don't watch no pornography. I just
How you know? Why you fed up with the pornography? You ain't
I've
watching.
seen porn before, and you know these sex scenes have gotten very graphic lately. Like used to not be able to
That's
control.
sex. Man.
And how did you know?
It came up in her algorithm.
I watch Power. What are you talking about?
Jasmine, to answer your question, is like
Power.
they don't show all the different sides of black people. They're only showing one part. So if they did that, then we could all love. We don't hate ratchet people. We just we know that we're multiple things, but the world does not.
Oh, we used to have like girlfriends and you know Family Matters and all these you know the positive things that we would see on TV. They showed us you know successful black people as well.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think the biggest issue is that the fact that there isn't a balance of music or things that we see on TV. You know, like say, you know, back in the day, there was, you know, leaders of the old, what is it? Leaders of the old school. You had, you know, various artists that kind of you were able like De La Soul, like you had so many various artists that you had your ratchet stuff, but then you had, you know, some positive stuff. So there was a balance of music as well as TV shows. But today, I just think that it has gotten so narrow in terms of what kind of music is available. So even if you're in neo soul, you have to go look for it. Whereas that was part of the rotation back in the day. And so you end up hearing most of the ratchet music and seeing, well, people ain't even really watching TV anymore. They're using, you know, watching YouTube and on IG all day. So it's just reinforcing all of that negative stuff. So I think if we can get back to at least having some shows that are on TV and making more of the other music, because it's just like underground now. If we can start making that music more popular by us making a choice to listen to it, so then it can be on rotation to compete with the other music, then I think that would help with balancing some of that out.
But ladies, okay, let's just say they did get rid of porn. Let's just say that they did.
Porn.
How else are y'all gonna learn how to? How else are y'all gonna learn how to have sex?
We didn't say get rid of porn.
Don't answer his question. Boycott his question.
Darwin, go somewhere.
Hey, bro.
Hold on.
Nobody said get rid of porn.
Jasmine did say that.
Nobody
What did you say, Jasmine?
I said, why does the TV shows have to be so pornographic? Like, you can still have a sex scene without we seeing Lala's vagina. Like, you know, I'm just saying, it was just making it so.
People were having sex way before porn came out, so they'll figure it out.
So porn ain't really the problem. Y'all don't really need porn to be out there busting it open. So is that really the problem?
It is. So I think what she's trying to say is there used to be a time and place for things where some of that stuff was censored. Kids don't need to be exposed to that BS, okay? And let me just tell you how powerful music is. Music is so powerful. It's probably the one thing that we compete against when we're trying to educate your kids, because got them little ear pods in their ears, and we're sitting here trying to say, hey, and it's never they listen to it all day long. Imagine you listening to something all day. Mistaken knows, she can vouch for this, and you're competing against that ear pod, that music they've got going in their head. So yes,
Y'all worried about the music?
listen to them. Let me finish. I agree with Ruth. I said, you guys sit here like, oh, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, it is something you can do. If people are talking bad about your name, you can absolutely say something against it. I'm not saying get rid of Sexy Red. I'm just saying censor her ass. Don't put her on prime time. Put her like we used to do, what was it, 2 Live Crew on a jukebox or some shit. I don't know. But she does
How
not
do you know
need to
that
be
music?
where, you remember, y'all don't act like y'all don't know jukebox. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
How do you know 2 Live Crew?
Listen.
No, but not even you know what the problem is?
Let me
Hold
just
on, Trey,
let me finish real fast.
y'all
Hi.
be ready.
I'm not saying she can't be in your, that your kids have access to that, right? Kids don't need to be listening to that. You need to put that somewhere, grown folks music. They don't need to be all the time. And like Mistaken said, and I think somebody else said, there needs to be a balance. That does not need to be 24/7 all day long. It needs to come on after 10 o'clock, just like Tip Drill, and call it a day. Why is it on at 10 o'clock in the morning? It's like in the morning, 7 o'clock
Y'all
on a
lying.
Sunday. Like Jesus.
Shane, you lying. You
No.
lying. Y'all are lying. You know why? Because
You-
I guarantee you, show hands. All the women on this
Listen,
show hands.
we
Come on.
Have
y'all trying to
Hold on, I'm gonna be quick, Trev. How many of y'all women on this panel
pause.
then had sex in the house and the kids is upstairs sleeping some shit?
What?
Show hands.
Darwin, go get you some booty. You're talking way
Yeah.
too much
See,
about
y'all lying.
porn.
You know why?
Hey.
Boycotting all
Look.
Every man on this
Go
panel
ahead.
done been
Go
that,
ahead. Take a
every
pause.
man on this panel done been that kid upstairs and heard y'all down there rocking, knocking the boots.
I bet your mind ain't heard nothing.
No, you got to be
Then
quiet
if y'all-
about it, bro.
listen, if y'all want to start with change, go in y'all closets right now and take that fishnet outfit and throw it away. Because y'all are worried about the music.
Let me say this real
You know-
fast, JR. Let me say this real fast. I think too, we are forgetting that music is a universal language. There are people who have never met an African American person before, but they look at the music and they think that that is us. Okay, we're taking for granted that we know that there are, we got better African Americans. We got all these great things that are happening, but we cannot. You cannot say that when you go to another country. I know, because I told you on the Chic Critique one night, I met a guy from Colombia. And I said, give me your real opinion on how we're seeing. And he had everything bad to say. And when I said, I tried to explain to him that that's just what they want you to see. And he said, well, why don't y'all do something about it? And we're sitting here trying to do something about it. And everybody's like, you can't do that because that's what we want to hear. Our music, our beat make more, you know what I'm saying? You're going to take our music away from us because that's more important to us than our reputation. Like, come on. Like, y'all sound...
All right.
I don't know.
There's a bigger problem than that.
Curling up over here.